Hey guys, it's Mitzi from Always 3 Travels and welcome back to my channel. This time we're in the lovely Barcelona. Our first stop is El Avenida Palace Hotel in the center of Barcelona. It is an elegant, friendly, great location. I felt extremely safe. The inside, the decor is beautiful. It is centrally located, and for those shopping lovers, there is an H&M and a Zara's on the corner. There is an on-site restaurant that serves breakfast for an additional charge. There are plenty of places in the lobby to sit and relax and enjoy a cocktail or two. There's also a rooftop pool and bar. We stayed in La Sagrada Familia suite on the 10th floor. There are only 2 rooms on this floor. It is a 1-bedroom suite that sleeps 3 people comfortably. It has a nice spacious closet with drawers. The bed was really comfortable. TV, and it does come with a telescope. There was also a chilled bottle of champagne waiting for us when we arrived, and we were actually able to check into the room earlier than normal. This would be where the 3rd person would sleep. The bathroom is extremely spacious and clean. They do provide nice toiletries as well as a robe and some slippers just in case you left those at home. There is a bathtub and there is a separate shower with the commode. We had a private balcony with an amazing view of La Sagrada Familia. In addition to this view, we have a private entrance to the rooftop bar and pool area. There is a beautiful view. The pool is on the small side. Unfortunately, I could not grab a picture of the pool since there were small children in the pool that day. But it is beautiful and you do see some amazing sunsets from here. After we checked in and freshened up, we went to eat right down the street to Cuitat Comdal. It was really busy. It was maybe about 4 o'clock, and it's a great tapas bar. For those of you that like sweet tea, all they had was iced tea, so nesty. And when you ask for water, just know that you will be given bottled water. We had some great tapas. We had some ham croquetas, some patatas brava. There's 2 different sauces. The white sauce is mayonnaise based, but it was a little bit spicy. The red sauce was also spicy. It was a really nice dish. I didn't think I would like it as much as I did. So definitely something that you want to try while you're in Barcelona. We had tomatoes with mozzarella and some bread, which was amazing. And then we had a Spanish omelette, and it seems to be a tapas dish. Popular because I've seen it in other restaurants. The shrimp was amazing. You'll definitely want to get this dish. Dessert. Coconut flan. It was good. I'm not a big flan person, but this was definitely good. You could really taste the coconut in it. The creme brulee was amazing. And then the brownie with the ice cream. Now, the ice cream is not a vanilla ice cream. It did taste a little bit different. It could have been maybe banana, but definitely something that you'll want to try. Our next stop in the morning, so the following morning, there was Citizen Cafe. It's a 10 to 15 minute walk from our hotel. The food was amazing. We went 2 days in a row. It opens at 8 a.m. We decided to get some café con leche. My daughters got some latte. And again, when you ask for water, they will bring you a bottle of water. I had the yogurt with the granola. It had some fresh fruit and some honey. Had it 2 days in a row. It was nice and refreshing. Definitely a great breakfast item that is not too heavy for you. My daughters did have the French toast. It was extremely moist and there was no need for any additional syrup. The following day we went and we had some avocado toast and some pancakes. I again had the yogurt, which was amazing. Our first stop on our first day in Barcelona was Park Güell. The taxi will not leave you at the entrance. You will need to walk up the hill, so make sure you go to the correct entrance, especially if you booked a tour. Park Güell has 9 entrances. One thing I will say is when you're driving in for the taxi to drop you off, there are signs where you will see, it'll say tourists are not welcome. Please disregard. I felt a certain kind of way, but I got better once I got to my actual location. So I booked my tour directly on the site. I went to the wrong location. So again, please look at your email, go to the correct location. I had to go up a very steep hill. When we got to the entrance, luckily there was a small truck across the street that sold some water. There are also bathrooms that you're able to use while you're waiting for your tour guide. I recommend going to Park Güell early in the morning since it is extremely hot, especially in July, August timeframe. But the views from Park Güell is extremely beautiful. I like the tour guide. He had a lot of stories. This tree stump is probably a few hundred years old. I can't remember how old. And this is a picture of the market area, or what was supposed to be, the theater section. The view from here is beautiful. And there are seats along the way on the other side that you can take nice pictures and have the backdrop of Barcelona city. This area was supposed to be the market. These columns were created to collect rainwater since the park is self-sustained. And you'll see in this picture, they use broken pieces of plates to put around the center in the ceiling, which I think was a very good idea. So they reuse a lot of items. This is a picture of the security house. This is the gift shop. A lot of cute souvenirs that you might want to go see and pick up. A lot of great selfie places to take some selfies and take pictures. Definitely enjoyed Park Güell. There is a school within Park Güell as well. And the vegetation in the walls, again, because it's a self-sustaining park, you'll see the vegetation growing. Again, beautiful views of Barcelona. Then you walk back down the hill to where the taxi dropped you off if you decided to take a taxi back. We decided to walk down and grab a taxi, and our next stop was La Boqueria Market. Now, we arrived in La Boqueria Market around noon. It was extremely busy. It felt a little bit too busy for me. I felt a little bit overwhelmed. So I would say either go early in the day or go late in the day. As soon as you walk into the market, head towards your left, and there's a great little fruit stand where you can pick up some fresh squeezed juice for about €2. Again, the market was very busy. There was a lot of meat and fish. I was extremely sad that I didn't have any place to cook it. But if you're definitely staying in an Airbnb, you want to pick up some fresh fish and cook some yourself. While we were here, we decided to pick up some fresh spices from this particular vendor. They were very good. Then we picked up a small lunch right next to La Boqueria Market, walk to work. It was stir fry. Really nothing to write home about. It was a nice meal, not too heavy. We walked back to our hotel, which was about 15-20 minutes. We wanted to freshen up before our next stop. We did pass Primark. I hear it's a great place to shop, and it's an equivalent to Shein for those of you that shop at Shein. So we had a great walk back to the hotel, and then our next stop was La Sagrada Familia. Now you want to make sure that you have copies of your tickets, of the actual tickets. I bought the tickets online. I copied the email instead of the tickets. The security guard was not too happy with me, but they were able to print my tickets, so I was able to get inside by my tour time. Now there is a specific section. This is where you'll wait for your tour guide. They will come and give you little headsets so you can hear what the tour guide is saying while you're inside and outside, because it was extremely busy. It was approximately 4 o'clock. So she focuses a lot on the outside. This is actually the Nativity and it has the 3 kings as well. So the tour guide was only a few, I think it was like $4 additional, which I really liked having the tour guide. It made me kind of go at her pace versus my pace. Again, it was extremely busy. So either go early or in the afternoon. A lot of beautiful detail on the outside, a lot of history, and a lot of nuances that the tour guide had. Now this particular picture, if you look at the towers, at the top of those towers, those are fruits. You can see a better view of them as you're walking away from La Sagrada Familia. The inside was beautiful. From what I remember, the tour guide said that Gaudi himself was really not concerned with the inside of the church. Now, because it was late in the afternoon, approximately 4:30, the sun is setting, so you'll see different colors coming in through the stained glass. It'll be different in the morning, noon, and in the afternoon. So whenever you go, you will see a different set of colors. She also mentioned that Gaudi referenced a lot of nature in his design. Again, the lighting is beautiful. Everywhere you just saw different beautiful colors. The staircase. This is the section up in the front. That's Jesus on the cross. And this is supposed to be the main entrance. So once the church is completed, this will become the main entrance. They're not sure when it's completed due to COVID. They're probably expecting sometime in 2026, 2027. Now, Mass is held in the chapel in the basement, and you are able to attend Mass if you want to. They do not hold Mass in La Sagrada Familia, only in the basement chapel. This is one of the doors on the back side. So as you're leaving the church, there is a school on the grounds for the children. And the saying says, when the building simply has what it needs with the resources available, it has character or dignity, which is the same thing. The backside of the church as you're leaving is going to represent when Jesus was crucified. So as you can see here, he's on the cross. So there's a lot of detail That's the reason why I liked having the tour guide. She pointed out a lot of different things, especially in this picture. If you can zoom in closer, you'll see Jesus's face and his reaction to what was happening to him. Again, the fruit at the top, as Gaudí used nature to inspire him. As you're walking away from La Sagrada Familia, it is just beautiful to see. It's huge. So our next stop, we were hungry. We decided to try out Tuscania food and wine. It is probably about a 5-minute walk. They do have inside and outside seating. It's a very nice vibe. Again, for those sweet teas, they don't have sweet tea. They have Nest tea. And the sangria was okay. This was bread with tomatoes on it. It was an okay dish. The meatballs were okay. They weren't bad. I really enjoyed the conch fritters, so you'll definitely want to try that. The mozzarella pizza, there was just too much cheese. Side note, they do not cut your pizza for you. They will give you the utensil and you will need to cut it yourself. The lasagna was okay, and the chocolate cake. So honestly, not a place that I would say is a must-do. The food was okay, nothing out of the ordinary. After we got off our cruise, we decided to stay at Hotel de Condes. Very nice hotel, very, very modern. I noticed there were a lot of people from the US that were coming in to wait to come in for their cruise. So it's a very nice lobby. There's a lot of sitting area in the first, especially in the second floor. So nice areas for you to wait for your room. They also have a rooftop restaurant, which has a beautiful view of Casa Mila. We did get some welcoming champagne and drinks. The food looked very good. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough time to taste it. So we stayed in a family suite. You need to put your key card into the slot in order to turn on the AC and light. Love the area for the luggage, probably my favorite part of the room. There was just a lot of closet space to keep things out of the way, so the room did not feel so small, especially because there was 3 of us in the room. So the family suite sleeps 3 people comfortably. There is a safe and a small mini fridge that comes with some water and juice. There were some ants. I'm thinking probably somebody had spilled juice, so we had to clean that up, but we did find some ants. Now, the only negative I'll say about this hotel is the beds. The beds were extremely hard, so it was really uncomfortable, especially as we have to head out for a 9-10 hour flight the next day. So this was our view from our room. It's okay. The blinds were electric, so you didn't have to manually bring them in. You could do it straight from the bed. The bathroom was extremely spacious. So there's a lot of counter room, double sinks. Definitely for 3 women, it is a great space. There was a bathtub with a separate rain shower, so I really like that. I would say be careful because the water was running onto the floor. And one of the other things that I loved was that it has a separate toilet area, but it also has a bidet. So that was a very nice touch. So our last night in Barcelona, we decided to go cook some paella at the Paella Club. This is a very cute place, very modern, love the decor. They welcome you with champagne, and they keep the champagne flowing throughout the entire experience. We were there for approximately 3 hours. Clean, very nice space. The staff was amazingly friendly, knowledgeable. We cooked several different types of paella dishes. We did not have any phones in the kitchen as we were focused on cooking and not burning the paella. There were approximately 15 people. So we cooked meat, vegan, vegetable, and seafood paellas. After we were done, we sat down around a nice long table and we were able to taste and have all the paella we wanted and champagne. They topped it off with some desserts. So this definitely was a great experience. Barcelona was definitely good to us. Can't wait to come back. I will see you soon. As I say, travel safe, travel well, travel often. Don't